almost at 9,000, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's get these numbers up. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good afternoon. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Come on, y'all. Monique, you'll put the topic up. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good afternoon. You're way too comfortable. That's the topic. Let me slide this back. We almost at 10,000. Okay. Oh, it won't let you pin it. Oh, that TikTok acting up today. Well, the topic today is you getting way too comfortable. You're way too comfortable. Listen, I see two people on my YouTube. When you come in, do you mind thumbing up? What's up? Do you mind thumbing up? Or y'all gonna just watch me and not even support your girl? What's up? Okay. Could you write it and let me see if I can pin it? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you. Thank you, one of you, whoever you was. At least you thumbed it up. Thank you. Welcome in. We almost at 10,000. Oh, we hit that 10,000 spot like real quick today. Oh, we hit them 10,000 real quick today. What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, one day at a time. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's get ready to get started. Y'all, we finna be at 10,000. We at 99. We at 99. Y'all, when y'all come in, don't stop tapping because I be wanting to hit 100,000 taps. And sometimes I get to talking, y'all. And when I get to talking, we stop tapping the screen. We at 10,000. Welcome in, welcome in. When you come in, make sure you let your girl know that you are in the building. When you let me know you in the building, that means you are thumbing up. Whoever on my Facebook, could you send some hearts up to let people know that I'm live? When you on here, welcome in somebody Jackson. I don't know how to say your first name. Welcome in. Good afternoon. When you come in, could you make sure that you are tapping and sending some hearts up? Let me know that you are. Let people know that I'm live, y'all. Let them know that your girl live because today's topic is you way too comfortable. And we're going to talk about it. Let me give out my disclaimers. First things first, I want to thank everybody or whoever you are, the people. I don't know exactly who you are, but I want to shout out to the Pretty Brown Clique for going and supporting me on my Amazon Teachers Wish List. Listen, some people are even purchasing on my last year Teachers Wish List. Nobody purchased anything last year, but this year, the Pretty Brown Clique stepped up in a big way. Hey, Jennifer, thank you. Jennifer, could you tap the screen? Could you send some hearts up, flood up some hearts, throw some hearts, heart. So that means people here. I don't know what's going on right there, but come on, we ain't got time for that. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. And if I was Florida from Good Times, what does that got to do with my thank you for my star? What does that got to do with you watching my channel? And goodbye. I'm already blocking people. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good afternoon. Okay. Like, come on. Like, what does that got to do with what we finna talk about? Somebody asked me, was I Florida from Good Times? And if I was Florida from Good Times, what does that got to do with my live right now? You talking about something that got nothing to do with. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for my stars. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Listen, let's get ready to start. Thank you, Jennifer. And tap the screen. Hey, Christina. Kristen, tap, y'all tap. Oh, my girl sent me some stars. Y'all, Tap the heart. Let the hearts go to fluttering on the screen. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, baby, the love is real today. Like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, shout out to everybody that went and purchased stuff off my teacher's wish list. Listen, when I go back to work, I can't wait to open my box to let the world know the Pretty Brown Click Don't Play box. Pretty Brown, yes, they y'all supporting me in a big way. Half of the stuff is already purchased. People went on the other wish list from last year as well, because both of them are open. So it really doesn't matter. If you want to purchase, there's still time. So the send your girl back to work in a big way. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Big Mama, Ray, you getting off. I ain't got time for that. Next, let's start with first things first. Good. Listen, the next thing, this is my live. You join my live at your own risk. Nobody's making you be here. You don't have to be here. You don't have to listen to me be loud. You don't have to look at me being heavy-chested, looking like Florida from Good Times. You don't have to watch me looking like Ancient Mama. Why would you want to watch somebody that makes you feel any type of way? If you don't like the way I look, baby, you don't got to watch me. Baby, it don't mean that I can't get cute. I don't have to because I don't want to. This is my life. Next things, next things, next. Next. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When you come on my live, understand I am saved in real life. I'm not just saved for the internet. I ain't saved just to prove no point to nobody on the internet. Nobody made me be saved. I'm saved by choice. I believe in God. I don't believe in no sage. I don't believe in no bees. I believe in the Holy Ghost, and I believe in putting them spirits up out of my house. I don't believe in all that. That's birth from sage. I believe in pleading blood and getting them up out of here. That's what I believe. I believe in Jesus. And if I want to talk about Jesus, if I want to talk about Jireh, if I want to talk about Jehovah, if I want to talk about King of Kings or Lord of Lords, this is my page. This is my life. You don't have to. If you are an atheist, if you don't believe in God, or you prayed about something and you mad at God because He didn't change your circumstances, baby, I am not trying to change your mind. But understand something. If I want to get to praying on my life, speaking in tongues on my life, if I want to go to scripture on my life, this is my life. You don't have to listen. You don't have to watch. And if anything that I'm doing right now irritates you because I'm a woman of color, I need you to understand something. I'm going to be a woman of color until they put me 6 feet under. So being a woman of color irritates you, bother you, this ain't the live for you. And I'm not going to be mad if you do not watch me, you do not support me. When you come on my live, I need you to understand something. We talk about adult conversations. We talk about adult things. I am an English teacher. I teach at the high school. And a lot of my students get on my live. I don't ask my students to be here because I like talking to adults. I don't like talking to simple-minded people because I'm going to talk about something. I'm going to be that drink with no chaser. I am not going to sugarcoat nothing. I am not going to water nothing down. I'm not going to make it fit your narrative. And if I hurt your feelings, I'm going to apologize in advance. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Don't get mad. Just say ouch. If I so happen to come down your aisle, if I'm talking about you, listen, welcome in. I am not singling nobody out. Everything I talk about does not mean I'm trying to put it on you or it's happening in my life. I probably know somebody that went through it, but we're going to talk about it. I'm talking about something that we need to talk about. Hey, Pringles, I ain't see you yesterday. I'm talking about things that we need to talk about that you probably think that you want to, hey, Miss G, that you want to talk about, but you scared to talk about. I ain't scared to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Things that affect us in real life. This is not no Tyler Perry play. We not finna, this ain't scripted. This is alive. You are literally watching me in my house. I'm in my kitchen right now. I'm in my kitchen. Y'all, don't mind Pringles. That's how he do. He don't mean no harm. So y'all don't get offended when he go to talking at this left side. Okay? Welcome in. One step at a time. One step at a time. The fact that you want to, just know it's going to be trials. Thank you, Miss G. It's going to be trials and tribulations. Just know it ain't no walking apart. When you say you saved. And don't let nothing compromise your Christianity. Don't let nothing, ain't nothing in this world worth going to hell by. Not one thing. But listen, when you come on my live, I ask that you tap that screen. I ask that you share my live out. Everybody in the chat that's rocking and rolling with your girl, put hashtag FYP. Push me out to the FYP. If you can, you on TikTok, give me some, I forgot what it's called. Monique just gave me some. Thank you. Monique just gave me some popular votes. If you can put popular votes on there, give me some popular votes. Everybody else, if you on my YouTube, please continue to tap that screen and send them hearts up. Facebook, I need y'all to join in. Tap the hearts, tap the smiling faces, tap the thumbs up, tap something. Send that up so people can know that your girl is live. One day at a time. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. When you come in, understand something. Support is free. You tapping the screen, you holding my nose down, sharing my live out to at least 10 people. That is free. It ain't gonna cost you a dime to share my live out to at least 10 people. And once you do it one time, you don't have to do it no more. When you come in, understand something. This is my live. You will not be disrespectful. You will not be aggressive. You will not go to cussing. You will not take over my life. You will not overtalk nobody. You will not be attacking nobody. You're going to be an adult on my live. And if you don't, you will be blessed and you will be blocked in Miss Janet's voice. Do y'all understand? Quit sitting here acting like you are not. If you a grown man and a grown woman, if I'm talking about you or I say something that hit the nail on the head, don't get mad. Just say ouch. We all grown here. And sometimes we need to hear voice of reason. And some people don't like to hear that. But today's topic, it gonna hit home for a lot of people. We're gonna talk about you way too comfortable. Come on in here. Some of y'all way too comfortable at the bottom. What I mean, some of y'all some people sit around and complain about everything that goes on in their life, and they don't want to change not one thing. How do you complain about something, but you don't want to change what you got going on? How do you say you would thank you? How do you say you want to be financially stable, but you're not putting nothing in perspective? You're not saving nothing. You haven't sat down and calculated exactly how much money you have coming in. You haven't sat down and calculate how much money you got going out. How do you want to change your financial status when you ain't trying to save nothing? You way too comfortable at the bottom, and then when somebody try to give you some advice about changing your situation, your financial status, you want to get mad. You want to get offended. Well, baby, you can't get offended. All you can do is log off, get off my live, because I'm going to tell you, you cannot change your financial status if you still eating out every day. You can't change your financial status if you are spending money that you really don't got. You cannot change your financial status if you think that when you spending money and you know you ain't got it. You talk about retail therapy. There's no such thing as retail therapy when you don't got the money. When you are robbing Peter to pay Paul. Listen, we've all been there. I am not talking down on nobody. What I'm talking about is how do you complain about your financial status when you don't change nothing about your financial status? You don't spend better. You don't got no budgeting plan. You don't buy the things that you need versus the things that you want. You got to sit down and ask yourself, do I need this, or is it that I want this? And when you ask yourself that and you look at the money that you have coming in and the money that you have going out, then and only then will you sit and you really come up to the realization that I need to do something better for me. Listen, ain't nobody coming to save you, and ain't nobody coming to save me. The only way things will change in your life, you got to stop being so comfortable with spending everything you got. And if you still sitting around here with this mentality talking about, oh, all my bills are paid, as if I'm broke, but all my bills are paid, that is no way to think. Because if you pay all your bills and you are broke, baby, you broke. That is not the way you should be living. You got to get in a position where you can pay your bills and have something left over. I ain't talking about I'm not talking about just paying your bills and just saying, oh, okay, I paid my bills. No, you got to sit down and budget your money and come up with a plan. And it's better than not knowing how you're going to pay. Quit living on the edge. Y'all, we way too comfortable with complaining about what you don't got versus what the things that you can change. You are way too comfortable trying to sit there and look at your life. Let me tell you something. I know all of us got parents or have had a parent or two has told us, I want you to do better than us. I know my mama has said it, my daddy has said it, and I know some of y'all don't heard the same thing. They want us to do better than what they've been doing. And the only way we can do that, we got to change the way our spending habits. Quit sitting around here thinking that it's cute pulling up into an apartment or a house you renting in a Audi or a Lexus when you baby, do you know how much it costs to maintenance those type of cars? But yet you don't have nothing in your name but some bills, a phone bill, car insurance. Why can't you sit down and come up to the realization and understand that this is no way to live? You will never come up if you don't change your mindset. You got to change the way you think. Everybody in the chat put change mindset. And the only way that your mindset gonna change is if you change it. Quit thinking that the government gonna give you something. Anything that the government give you, they gonna get it on the back end. Anything that the government give you, they gonna get it on the back end. Quit thinking that you get over because, oh, I get this or I get that. If you was in the situation a few months ago when the government shut down and it was right before Thanksgiving and you had the mindset like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna feed my kids if the government shut down and they don't give me no food stamps. If you said that out your mouth, I don't know who raised you. Because one thing about people like us, we know how to survive. Ain't no way them kids was going to go hungry. And ain't no way God was going to allow them kids to go hungry. Some of y'all think, oh, the government just opened up. No, God laid it on their heart. Open up this government and get them people what they need. Because ain't now one of my children going to be begging for bread. But see, some of y'all can't look at it like that in the spiritual realm because y'all think the government, the president, the governor opened it up. No, baby. God opened up his mouth and he told them, I ain't never seen none of my children begging for bread. But some of y'all got so comfortable that y'all went to complaining and y'all went to hollering about, Lord, what I'm going to do? What you mean what you going to do? All you going to do is look to the hills from which your help come from and quit sitting around here acting like God ain't promised to take care of you. See, y'all be way too comfortable depending on the government. Y'all be way too comfortable depending on the resource and not depending on the source. Y'all be way too comfortable doubting God, acting like God didn't bring you through before and he ain't gonna bring you through this time. Some of y'all be way too comfortable talking about ain't no God, how's there a God, why we going through what we going through, as if the Bible didn't say we would not live on this earth and never go through trials. Y'all be forgetting y'all be forgetting the fine print. Some people read the Bible only until what they want to read it. They want to read the Bible and to the point where when God went to that cave after Mary and Martha ran to him, way before that, when they called him and said, Jesus, Lazarus is gone, and Jesus did not frown. He didn't get mad and it didn't move him. God didn't get up out his seat. God didn't come to 3 days later after they called him and said Lazarus is gone, because the Lord said Lazarus ain't gone. Lazarus is just sleeping. But see, y'all get too comfortable having that Mary and Martha faith. How you gonna say God is good on Monday when things go to looking bad on Tuesday, then Wednesday come, then you go to question it if there isn't, even if there's a God at all. Baby, you got to stand fast and know, even if the size of a mustard seed, you got to sometimes bring your situation to God and tell him, like, listen here, Lord, this is a Lazarus effect. This is the Lazarus effect. I need to know that you got me. But you cannot be sitting there wondering. When you go to God, you got to know that God is God and God is God alone and he don't need your help. You can't go to God and you questioning if it's a God. Baby, when you go to God, you present yourself and you let it be known, Lord, listen, I'm laying this at your feet. But see, some of y'all get way too comfortable when it comes to certain things. Some of y'all sit and you complain. Some of y'all sit and y'all have big eyes, green eyes. I call this the green eye effect. You sit down and you ask God for something, or you look at something that you want. You may have said, Lord, I want this position. Soon as you get the position, you forget. You get too comfortable and thinking that, okay, I was doing it like this. Now that I'm in this position, I just got to keep doing what I'm doing. No, baby. You asked for the position. Now you got a raise. Now you got a bump up. Now you were the lead, or you were on top of something, and you so comfortable that you feel like you don't got to move your feet. But you forgot that job came with extra hours. That job came with late night phone calls. That job came with bigger deadlines. But you way too comfortable. Some of y'all didn't go to y'all went to high school. You dropped out. And then y'all get so comfortable when you get to work in certain jobs, the job that it's not your dream job. You get so comfortable with complaining about this job don't pay my bills, and I can't stand the boss, and I don't like working here, and I can't stand the customers. You get way too comfortable. Instead of you, thank you, I'm going to cook some pork chops. Cosby say, you got me hollering in my seat. Listen, today's topic, you get way too comfortable. Come out, come to the front. Listen, I need you to focus on what I'm saying. You get way too comfortable complaining about you not having the things that you need. You get way too comfortable having an attitude. Some of y'all, come out. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Have you ever encountered somebody at the McDonald's, or somebody at the Burger King, or somebody at Popeyes, or somebody, you going through one of these fast food lines, or you going to the Circle K, or you going to the racetrack, you going there, somebody got an attitude. She got lashes way up here. She got white stuff in her mouth. She got her do-rag butted on, and she has an attitude. Talk about, come on here, hurry up. You asking for some ketchup. She slamming ketchup down. You asking for something that he rude, and you trying to figure out, why are you mad at me? Because you work at the fast food restaurant. Some of y'all get too comfortable being mad and angry at everybody but yourself. You made a decision not to go to school. You made a decision to drop out. You made that decision to choose to do wrong instead of right, and now you're an adult, and now things have changed. And now you're looking at your life like, why did I make those choices way back in school? But I'm going to tell you something. Just because you start at the Circle K, that don't mean that you got to end at the Circle K. Some of y'all get way too comfortable complaining about the job that you got, when somebody that wish they had that job, they don't care if they have to work at Burger King as long as the bills getting paid. Some of y'all be too comfortable with a nasty attitude, standing at the counter, and y'all not knowing just when somebody might come in there, a big boss might come in there one day and just be about to give you something better, but you sitting there with an attitude. You got to learn to appreciate where you at for a moment. It don't mean that's it, because let me tell you something. If God brought you to it, he gonna bring you through it. And some of y'all get too comfortable forgetting that God was the one that gave you that job. How dare you forget? Did you remember crying on your knees saying, Lord, give me a job, Lord, open the door, help me, but you still complain? Some of y'all sit and complain about where you stay. You prayed about that job. You prayed about that house. You prayed about that man. You prayed about that marriage. You prayed about that car. You prayed about that getting that next job step up, but you complain. You way too comfortable, and you're not appreciative of nothing. Every day you wake up is a gift, because God ain't got to do it. Every day you wake up, and you wake up on this side of the world, and you able to open your eyes and see the sunlight, when you able to even open your mouth to complain about something, you don't need to complain about nothing, because God didn't have to. He did it because he wanted to, because he wasn't done with you. But some of y'all be way too comfortable waking up every day not thinking that there's nothing good to be thankful for. You're woke, you got blood in your veins, your heart still pumping, your eyes can see, your hands can move, your mind can think to complain, but you still ain't never satisfied. Everything that you got, you still talking about, oh, if I could just win the lottery. Quit thinking about if you could win the lottery and be appreciative of what you got right now. Y'all be way too comfortable with complaining. Come on in here. Don't get mad. Just say ouch. Some of y'all way too comfortable. Let's keep talking. Come here. Some of y'all, come here. Let me tell you how comfortable some of y'all are. Some of y'all ain't got nobody but y'all mama. Some of y'all ain't got nobody but y'all mama. Your mama has always been there. But some of y'all so comfortable that y'all would disrespect your mama. Some of y'all, some people wish their mamas was still here. And some of y'all got y'all mamas and y'all still disrespectful. Y'all still rude to her. Until the doctor call you and tell you, hey, baby, y'all need to get to this hospital because there's nothing else I can do. And the times when your mama tried to help you, the times when your mama tried to get you together, that's the times. But some of y'all way too comfortable. Y'all so disrespectful. Y'all don't have no respect for your mama. You don't have respect for your daddy. Your kids don't got respect for their grandparents, and all because of what they've seen in you. Some of y'all way too comfortable to even open y'all mouth at the one that gave you life, the one that brought you into this world, the one that could have took you out. Ain't no way. One thing about the mamas, baby, mamas are off guard. We ain't gonna talk about them because at the end of the day, she ain't have to do it. I don't care what kind of mama you had. I don't care how hard it was, but I can guarantee you some mamas did what they had to do to make sure y'all had lights, you had food, you had gas, you had a car, you had clothes, you had a bed. Some of y'all mamas went over and beyond with a little bit because a lot of our mamas was in survival mode back in the days. Come on in here. But some of y'all don't want to hear this kind of talking. Some of y'all don't want to hear this kind of talking. Some of y'all way too comfortable to be disrespected, the only mother that you got. And there's some people wishing right now that their mother was still here and their mamas are called and gone on to glory. But some of y'all way too comfortable. Come here. Some of y'all way too comfortable to be steady buying these kids everything, and you got some rude, disrespectful, arrogant, don't listen, think somebody got to get them something type of children. And I said what I said. Some of y'all kids wait for you to come home to wash the dishes. Some of y'all teenagers up in the room right now, the house look a hot garbage mess, clothes running over, trash running over, dishes in the sink, and they got the audacity to ask you, Mom, when you gonna cook? When you don't work 12 and 16 and 18 hours shifts, and you got to come home because your kids are way too comfortable and not doing anything, not because they don't know no better, it's because they watch you not do anything. Because if you allow your house to get like that, and if there's no rules, there's no regulations, these kids are way too comfortable to be talking out the side of their neck. We got some kids right now that think that they can talk to their parents any type of way because some of y'all parents been there forgot who the parent is and who the child is, and y'all let that child cross that line because y'all ain't set no boundaries. Some of y'all way too comfortable without setting boundaries, and y'all children are real rude and real disrespectful, and they walk around here like somebody got to give them something, like somebody owe them something, when in actuality, you ain't got to do nothing but give them the basics. A roof over their head, food in their belly, clothes on their back, and a warm bed. That's all. You can give them peanut butter and jelly and some water if you want to, because as long as they got the basic necessities, the government don't say you neglecting them. But some of y'all allow y'all kids to run y'all house. Y'all be way too comfortable. Some of y'all women are some of y'all, come out. Some of y'all women let y'all kids ruin your relationship. I don't know who you is, but some of y'all allow y'all children to run a good man away because, see, y'all be so comfortable of doing it on your own, and when you get a grown man that want to put their foot in their chest, now you run around here talking about, don't nobody talk to my kids like that. But this man pay the bills. He make sure they got clothes. He make sure they got shoes. He make sure they got food. He make sure they got a roof. He make sure they got a car. He make sure you get from point A to point B. He make sure they get everything that they need, and then you let your kids sit up and tell him, oh, he ain't my daddy. I don't got to listen to him. I don't want nobody talking to me like that. Hold on, baby. You need to check your children, not your man, especially when he a good man, especially when he a grown man. No, don't be letting your children run no good man away because, baby, those right there are rare. You think they going to come a dime in a dozen? No. Some of y'all need to check y'all kids. Some of y'all baby daddies at home sick of you and them children. Come out. Oh yeah, we finna talk today. I'm finna step right on somebody's toes today. Some of y'all men are sick of you and the children, because he's trying to be a grown man. The grown man, remember that you asked God to send me a grown man, and the moment he send you a grown man, you try to test the waters. You let your children test the waters. When that grown man say, we're not doing that, the answer is no. When that grown man raise his voice, some of y'all not used to that, because see, some of y'all used to a man coming in there beating his chest and can't back up nothing that he say. Some of y'all not used to no grown man. And then as soon as that man say, I'm sick of all this attitude, I'm sick of your children, I'm sick of every time I say something, we got to argue, I'm sick of the kids being disrespectful. Every time I say something to the children, you step it up, talking about, wait a minute, they're my kids. All because you not understanding this is a grown man, and that grown man ain't finna let now child disrespect him. Y'all be way too comfortable allowing them children to run a good man away. Some of y'all way too comfortable to let a man sit up in your house, ain't got no job, can't contribute to nothing. All he do is look good and put it down in the bedroom, and it sounds good when you tell your homegirls that you got a man. Some of y'all way too comfortable with just a man. Let me tell you about a man. A man gonna give you the bare minimum. Some of y'all way too comfortable accepting the bare minimum, and you sit around and get mad because he ain't no grown man, because you gave a grown man grown man attributes in your mind. You want a grown man, but you can't handle no grown man, because the moment a grown man let you know that he a grown man, now you talking about ain't nobody running you, ain't nobody controlling you. And see, this is where y'all bump heads at, because see, you used to a man allowing you to run the house, run him, argue with him, disrespect him, don't listen to him. You used to a man allowing you to make all the decisions in the house, and then you be confused when you got a grown man letting you know, baby, I'm a grown man. You ain't got to do that by yourself. Some of y'all not ready for no grown man. It sounds good until you get a grown man, and when you get a grown man, you can't even handle no grown man. And some of y'all men holler about y'all want a grown woman, and when you get a grown woman that's on her A game, that don't really need you for nothing but appreciate you, and when you come in, you ain't got to build her up. When you come in, she already established, she got degrees, she got money, she know how to save, she know how to pay her bills, she got her children under control, her house clean, she look good, smell good, believe in God, can pray over you, and y'all will still take her and walk her like a dog. Y'all will drag her through the mud, because some of y'all grown men, you not ready for no grown woman. You want a woman that you can run over. You want a woman that is impressed by the little bit that you bring to the table. You want a woman that's always groveling at your feet. You want, some of y'all men get this thing twisted. Y'all right here talking about, I'm the prize. Some of y'all men, I'm the prize. God say, he that finds a wife. It didn't say her find a husband. The Bible said he that finds a wife. Some of y'all right here holler about y'all the prize. Come on in. We appreciate y'all, but some of y'all don't appreciate a grown woman. Some of these same grown women, y'all walk like a dog. Y'all have the best thing smoking at home and still go out and cheat with a paper napkin. Come on in here. Let's talk about it. Some of y'all have good women at home, and you still a mistreater, because you ain't used to having no grown woman. You ain't used to having no woman that gonna listen to you, that's gonna build you up, that's gonna be there for you, that's gonna stand in your corner, that's gonna make you a better man. Some of y'all ain't used to that, because a lot of y'all men got mommy issues. Baby, let's talk about it. It ain't always the women that y'all act like women the only one that have daddy issues. No, baby, some of y'all men got mommy issues. Well, let's talk about it. But y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all act like these men don't come with baggage. Men come with more baggage than women with children sometimes. But see, some of y'all don't get that, because some of y'all be so impressed by the way he look and the way he shaped and the way he spend money that y'all tend to forget that, wait a minute, make sure, just because he got money, that don't mean he gonna spend it on you. Some of these men are so arrogant, and they'll make you feel like you need them. Now, listen, we ain't living back in the days. Some of these women don't need you like that. We appreciate you and we love you, but baby, don't be coming around here and want to be the man only in front of your friends. Don't be trying to show up as a man when everybody else looking at you. Be a man behind closed doors. Be a man when ain't nobody looking. Be Be a man when I'm going through. Be able to hold me up. Be able to pour into me. Be able to support me. Be able to be an example for the children. Baby, let's talk about it. See, people don't want to talk about that. They want to sit around here and act like, oh, it's just the women. Baby, y'all be way too comfortable settling for bare minimum, because most men ain't going to be settling for that bare minimum mess. Most men, they not doing that. A man, he going to let you know what he want. Baby, it's rare that you find a woman that don't want to deal with a man with children, but you will find a man that'll say out his mouth, I don't want to deal with you because you got children. But you come across some women that say, listen, I don't want to deal with you because you got kids. I don't want to deal with you because you got little kids. I don't care how many kids I got. But see, some of y'all are too comfortable. Today's topic, y'all way too comfortable settling for the bare minimum. Some of y'all scared to tell y'all man that y'all want him to do this to you. Y'all scared to say, do this, babe. Y'all scared to say, babe, I want you to hug me. Y'all scared to express how you feel because y'all be sitting around talking about, I'm going to push him away. Grown men ain't afraid for you to sit down and talk to him and let him know, listen, baby, listen, I love you, but I love me even more. And the way you talked to me the other day, I don't like it. And a grown man will fix it. Y'all be talking about, oh, these men don't want, no, it's some grown men. You got to decipher which one is a grown man versus a man. Because at any point in time that you feel any type of way, because let me tell you something about a grown man. Anytime he feels some type of way, he gonna let it be known that, wait a minute, hold on, little mama, I don't like the way you handle me. I don't like the way you talk to me. I don't like the way you try to get over on me. A grown man gonna tell it. It be us women that be sitting around here thinking that grown men don't cry. Grown men cry. Grown men got issues. Grown men got feelings. Grown men need to be protected. Grown men need to be loved. Grown men need to be respected. But see, sometimes we can't get that because you know why? Some of y'all grown women, y'all ain't healed from the last thing. Some of y'all way too comfortable throwing up in another man's face or the next man's face about, oh, ain't no good men. Oh, and you come there with that attitude and you wonder why things ain't looking up for you. You wonder why you ain't never experienced a grown man. You know why? Because first of all, you're too comfortable to be carrying that baggage. Some of y'all got baggage that happened 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 6 months ago, happened in your childhood. Some of y'all ain't healed. And you know how I know? Because look in the mirror and ask yourself, when was the last time you was loved correctly? When was the last time you told a man how you wanted to be loved? Why do y'all think that these men got psychic powers like this Tyler Perry TV show? Ain't nobody scripting nothing in. Y'all think that these men can read your mind. A man does not read your mind. Y'all got to open y'all mouth and tell y'all man how y'all want to be loved, because y'all be assuming, oh, he a grown man, so he automatically should already know how to love me correctly. No, baby, he knew how to love the last one. He knew how to treat the last one. He don't know how to treat you, and you just might be the one that changed his mind. Do you hear me? You might... Thank you. Thank you. See, but they don't want to hear the truth. Y'all got to stop sitting around here acting as if these men can read minds, as if this Tyler Perry show. Y'all talking about, oh, I want a man that open car doors. How does that man know that you want car doors being open when you don't say that in the beginning? See, some of y'all want to go on dates, and when y'all go on a date, this is the stuff that y'all say when y'all at the dinner table. This what y'all say. Y'all ask questions like, how old are you? Where you stay? You got a car? You got a job? How many kids she got? But you don't ask the real tough questions. You don't ask the adult questions. The adult questions, okay, you got a job. How long you been on your job? Because you as a woman ain't got no business around here crying about a man that's in between jobs when you've been on your job 5, 6, 10, 20 years. How are you crying about a man that's in between jobs and you are stable on your job? Just like men want stability, women, you should want stability. Why are you around here settling for a man when you got degrees on your wall, you got anything under your belt, you can do what you need to do, and you right here talking about, oh, I love him. Baby, love don't pay them bills. Because I'm going to tell you something about a man, and I ain't trying to speak for a man, but a man ain't going to settle for what he expects. He ain't going to settle for just anything. A man be vetting you. When he's sitting across from that table, oh, he's looking at you, and he's asking certain questions. Let me tell y'all something. And I hope some men on here. Let me tell y'all how y'all, some of y'all women so comfortable. Some of y'all women, you meet a man and you talk to a man. Come here. You talk to a man and y'all talk, and you talking about how little June run the football, and Sarah get all A's, and Sarah and Lisa them in the band, and Bill, he do so good at school, and I love my kids, and me and they daddy not together, and you sit and you talk about this right here, right? You tell this man, oh, I don't play about my kids, and my kids come first, and then you and this man been kicking it for a few months. It might not be time for your kids to meet him just yet. Y'all might not be at that stage where y'all want to introduce the kids to each other. But dude just so happened to be at your house one night. When he spent the night, but he's in the room and the door closed. Okay, your kids wake up. Come here. I'm talking to y'all women. Y'all too comfortable. Y'all talk how all this talk about how you a super mama, right? Now, your kids don't woke up. They knocking on the door, or you know they finna get up. But you trying to lay up under this man because he look good, he smell good, he made you feel good. You trying to lay up under this man. You hear what I'm saying? But then, if he's a grown man, he's not for this. This is turning him off. Because remember, you told him how your kids was first. Why your behind still in the bed? Why you trying to lay up under him? And then don't do this as a woman. Do not do this as a woman when you're dealing with a grown man after you don't told this man these kids important. Do not, thank you, do not yell at your kids. Do not do this. Get away from that door and go to cussing them out. Because right at that moment, that man is looking at you out of third eye, because he's looking at you saying, what if we had kids and we wasn't together? Will she do this to my kids? Because now you don't lost him. Because remember, y'all so comfortable thinking that this man wants you to lay up under him. A grown man don't want you to neglect your kids for him. A man will. A grown man, oh baby, you don't lost him. Because now this grown man got to tell you, man, go feed them kids. Man, go tend to your kids. And don't be at his house and your mama calling, baby. Don't mess trying to be there in your mama call. Because now your mama blowing you up. And he saying, well, baby, who calling you? Oh, they ain't nobody but my mama. She don't left a voicemail. And he like, let me see what your mama say. Her mama don't went off. Your mama go get up and come get these kids. That man is going to be real mad with you. Because remember, ladies, you told him your kids were first. But y'all get so comfortable thinking that this man wants you to lay up with him. The moment that man see that that was a lie in Mari's voice, the moment that man speak on that and he see in that was a lie. Now he don't got turned off from you. I'm just saying, where my men at? Grown men do not want you to neglect your kids. If you know your kids finna get up, you know you got to pick up your kids. A grown man will respect you more. You telling him, baby, listen, I got to go get my kids in the kitchen. In there, I got to go feed them. He'll respect you more because now you done backed up what you said at the dinner table over the phone when you told him your kids are first. Y'all got to stop thinking that this man wants you to lay up under him all day long. You will have plenty of time for that. But the moment you show that man that it ain't about them kids, oh, baby, you lost him. But see, y'all, let me tell you about a man, a grown man. A grown man will let his baby mama. You understand me? A grown man will let his baby mama disrupt the whole night. If that man love his children, and he know it's an emergency. Now, let's not get it twisted. He ain't going to let his baby mama just be silly and immature. But if his baby mama call and say, Something happened to the daughter. Something happened. That grown man gonna say, listen, baby, I got to go. Something happened to my child. But y'all be thinking that these men want y'all up under them when they not gonna choose you over their children. So don't ever choose a man over your children. I'm just saying, come here, because today's topic is y'all way too comfortable. Let me tell y'all something else. Y'all way too comfortable thinking that y'all men don't need like 5 or 10 minutes when he come through that door. How do you have a man that fight lion, tigers, and bears, oh my, all day, and when he come home, he just want a few minutes to take it all in, and sometimes he's had a bad day. Some of y'all try to beat him mad. Oh, what you got an attitude for? I've been home all day. You remember that he put you in a position to be a stay-at-home wife, a stay-at-home mama. I'm just saying, for argument's sake, before you go to tripping about being home all day, about staying home with the children, think about the position that you are in. Some of y'all don't do that. Some of y'all don't do that. Some of y'all forget that when y'all decided to have kids or be a stay-at-home wife or mom, and I'm not saying that your job ain't just important, but what I'm saying is, if he's fighting lion, tigers, and bears, oh my, give him a minute to come in, take a deep breath, breathe a little bit, and then start jumping on him. You understand me? But see, some of y'all don't get that. Some of y'all don't get that. Some of y'all get mad because what I'm saying. Some of y'all get comfortable looking at social media. Y'all get comfortable looking at what other people got. And you got to remember, your man don't play NFL football. Come here. Don't get mad. Say ouch. The man you got kids from, the man you married, he probably don't play. He don't play NFL football. He ain't got 2 jobs. You hear what I say? Now, some of y'all men got 2 jobs. But for y'all women that men don't got, he got a 9 to 5. 9 to 5 money look different than somebody else's money way over here. What? My girl, Tokyo Jets. Tokyo Jets just got married. She married an NFL player. She got on here and she talked about how her dude bought her a Goyard bag and bought her a daycare, all in the same hour. Now, some of y'all holler about y'all want Goyard bags, and I'm talking about the real Goyard bags. I ain't talking about that knockoff. Some of y'all want Goyard bags. Some of y'all didn't even got a yard to put a Goyard bag in. Y'all got to stop comparing what you see on social media to your real life husband, your real life baby daddy, your real life dude, because he probably ain't got no Goyard and daycare money in the same hour. He can buy you those things, but sometimes some of these men do not value material things. Some of y'all talk about y'all want a grown man, and you mess around to get a grown man, and he gonna tell you, nah, baby, I ain't buy no bag. I ain't gonna buy no bag. And it ain't because he can't afford no bag. You might have a man that want to make sure the insurance policy is paid. He want to make sure these bills stay paid up, because if anything happened to him, he wants you to be comfortable. But some of y'all don't see that in the man that you got, because you're too busy, you're too comfortable looking on social media, thinking that everybody on social media got a man like you. Your man might work a 9 to 5, and baby, ain't nothing wrong with a man that works 9 to 5. And quit thinking everybody man pay 100% of their bills, and quit thinking that every man that pay 100% of the bills is a grown man. Y'all be too comfortable throwing that around. Oh, the only way he a grown man if he pay 100% of the bills. That don't mean he a grown man, because I know women. I'm talking to women because I do one-on-ones. I'm talking to women that men paid 100% of the bills, that didn't come home at night, that disrespected them, that had babies on them, that cheated on them, that just did whatever he wanted to because he paid 100% of the bills. You understand me? Y'all be hollering about y'all want a man. You better be mindful and careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. It don't mean that he gonna be a great man, because listen, some of y'all do this right here. Some of y'all have homegirls, you and your homegirl. Y'all go out one night. Come here, let's talk. That part. Listen. You and your homegirl go out one night. Y'all meet some dudes, okay? Your homegirl dude, She telling you, y'all on the phone, and she saying, girl, dude said, get ready. We going to Roof Chris. Okay. Now you, on the other hand, your dude saying, baby, get dressed. I'm going to pick you up, and we going to go grab something to eat. Nowhere in the conversation that he said he was taking you to Roof Chris. Okay. Your homegirl met the dude. He taking her to Roof Chris. The dude you met said, get dressed. We going to get something to eat. Okay. Y'all don't got, both of y'all don't got cute. Y'all don't show each other y'all pictures. Her dude coming, and then she tells you, girl, he picking me up in a Hellcat. Oh, girl, he got an Audi. Oh, he picking me up in a Range Rover. Oh, he picking me up in a Mercedes. That's what your homegirl telling you that's going to Roof Chris. Your dude, he coming in a truck, a Tahoe. He got a Camry, or whatever he got. It ain't as glamorous as your homegirl. Now, some women feel some type of way. He pick you up. Y'all go get something to eat. Y'all go to Applebee's. Okay. Applebee's, had a good time. Y'all put the phones down. Y'all chatted it up. Y'all got good chemistry. Everything goes good. Okay. Now, homegirls, y'all go home. Okay. The homegirl that went to Roof Chris, you ain't talked to her in a few days. But you home, and she eventually call you, and she tell you, girl, we had a good time. But she telling you, I ain't really heard from him, and she been in her feelings, so that's why she ain't called you. But you and your dude that went to Applebee's, that pulled up in a whatever car, y'all been kicking it, y'all been chicken, y'all been talking for days. Your homegirl that went to Roof Chris ain't heard from her dude. You hear what I say? But you still talking to your dude. You see what I'm saying? Now, your homegirl telling you, girl, oh, he took you to Applebee's. Oh, da-da-da-da-da. Listen, don't let your homegirl talk you out of a good man. Just because that man took you on your first date to Applebee's, it don't mean he don't got money. At the first date or two, he might not want to show you what my grown man at. Because at the end of the day, he might be just testing you just to see how you gonna act if y'all go to Applebee's. It don't mean he don't got no money. He might not look at Applebee's as how everybody else. He might be really trying to get to know you. Now, your homegirl went to Roof Chris. She ain't heard from her dude because that's the dude, baby. It was either you gonna give it up or we ain't gonna deal no more. This is a dude that's a gentleman. But let me tell y'all something. All men want one thing. They want the panties. And it's just how they gonna come at you to get the panties. I ain't saying every man wanna hit it and quit it, but baby, that's the ultimate goal. I'm just saying, and that goes both ways. They want the panties. But see, some women will lose the test because they'll let their homegirl make them feel like, oh, my dude took me to Roof Chris. Yeah, your dude took you to Roof Chris, but y'all ain't even talking no more. Then the dude that took her to Applebee's, he's really trying to get to know her. Y'all better be mindful when you got hating friends trying to talk you down off of a good man, and that good man it don't mean that he ain't gonna never take you to Roof Chris. How about he wants to get to know you, get to know your children, and he want to just spend a little bit more time with you before he go to spending money like Roof Chris money. And just because he take you to Roof Chris, that still don't mean he no grown man. Because what if he doing illegal things? I'm just saying. That part. Don't let your friend trick you up out of a good man, all because he ain't showing you Roof Chris right out the gate. It don't mean that he don't got Roof Chris money. He might save his money. It don't mean that he's stingy. He might value every dollar because he get up and he go to work and he work hard and ain't nobody giving him nothing. And he ain't trying to impress you. And what if y'all don't even have good chemistry? What if y'all sitting at Roof Chris, you don't like him, he don't like you, but yet expectations are high because he's spending Roof Chris money. Now he wants you to shake them hips. Dude that took you to Applebee's, it ain't that he don't want you to shake them hips, but he just don't want you to shake them hips coming out the bitch. But see, some of y'all women, y'all way too comfortable let somebody else trick y'all up out y'all seat because it looked good because he came in taking her to Roof Chris. That don't guarantee you no spot. I have a homegirl shaped like a Coke bottle bad. And she told me, she say, looks get you in the room, but baby, they don't keep you there. But that'll go over some of y'all heads. That will go over some of y'all heads. Some of y'all women are way too comfortable. You hear me what I'm saying? Some of y'all women, y'all way too comfortable leading with what's between your thighs. Y'all got to stop thinking that what's between your thighs is the only thing on this earth. Because if they seen them once, they seen them twice, they seen them all. He just might be interested in yours, but quit leading and thinking because what you possess between your thighs is going to get you, it'll get you in the room, but baby, it don't mean it's going to keep you in there. You hear what I say? Y'all, that'll go over some people's heads. That'll go over some people's heads. That right there went over somebody's head. Don't get mad, say ouch. Because y'all women be thinking, oh, I'm shaped like a coat, but I got a big behind. I got my body done, or I'm born like this, and I know I can get this man to do what I want him to do. A man, let me tell y'all about a grown man. You can't keep nothing that don't want to be kept. You can't keep nothing that don't want to be kept. You hear what I say? I'm serious. And I'm not a man, and I love men. I'm not, no. Women, stop thinking on a smaller level. Y'all be thinking because y'all throw it in a circle, that's what's going to keep him. Girl, please. Where my grown men at? Where my grown men at? Because, baby, let me tell you something. When y'all be leading with one thing, even with y'all accolades, you hear what I say? Y'all think, oh, because I got degrees. That part. Nina said she been there before. Nina said, She said she telling the truth, y'all. I thought one way, but baby, listen. Y'all be thinking, I got some grown men in here. Y'all be thinking because y'all got accolades. Oh, I'm a doctor. I'm a nurse practitioner. Oh, I own daycares. Oh, I sell hair. Oh, I got a limo service. Oh, I clean. Oh, I do. Y'all lead with y'all accolades. And then this is what a lot of women say. A lot of grown women that's successful. Oh, men are intimidated because I got degrees. I don't know. Me, personally, I'm 47. I don't know now grown man that's intimidated by a woman having her own. In actuality, men appreciate you having your own because he knows that you can do it with him, with a man, or without a man. Y'all women, y'all way too comfortable thinking that a man is threatened because you got degrees or you own businesses. Baby, that don't impress no grown man because a grown man want to know who you are with none of those things. I'm talking about a grown man want to take all that down. He don't care nothing about your children, and I ain't saying like that. But a grown man wants to know, if you are a single mother and you come in and you sitting at the table, it's okay to talk a little while about your children, but don't let the whole night be about your kids and your son running a football and your son is the champion of the team and your daughter get up. Do not do that. They love the kids, but he want to know, who are you outside of your children? Come here. Thank you. Come here. Listen. Somebody say I'm telling a lie. Do I got any grown men on here? Where my grown men at? Some woman just says lies. There are plenty of guys that are intimidated and jealous of you. Listen, Mary, let me tell you something, Mary. You said it right. There are plenty of men. Baby, I said grown men. You understand me? I said grown men. You said it right. Men, the men that are jealous of you and intimidated. Men, grown men are not intimidated, nor are they jealous because you got your... What grown person is intimidated because they meet somebody and they got their stuff together? What are you jealous and mad? Why would a grown man? Because, baby, Mary, grown men coming in with their stuff together. When you talking about a man, of course, he'll be mad and he'll be jealous. But a grown man coming in on his grown man, ain't no jealousy in his bone. And matter of fact, he proud to call you his old lady. Way before y'all even get a title, he bragging to his homeboy. Let me calm down. Because, baby, grown men, honey, grown men are not intimidated at all. A grown man gonna call his home. Listen, Mary and the rest of y'all ladies. I got some grown men on here today that's ready to back me up. Listen to me. When a grown man meets a grown woman and he go back and talk just like us, as a grown woman, we meet a grown man, we can't wait to tell our homegirls. They can't wait to tell their homeboys. They coming in that thing saying, dawg, listen, little mama got her stuff together. Little mama got 3-4 children. The kids so well behaved. When you go in her house is clean. I've had one to tell, go back and tell. My dog on here. I've had a man that come back and go back and report to his female cousin about me. He told him, he said, cuz her house was so clean, when you breathe, her air was clean. Grown men will brag about grown women that got their stuff together. I don't know what you talking about. A grown man, baby, a grown man is not intimidated because you got your stuff together. I know one on here right now. His old lady came with, she owned homes. She owned duplexes. She came with land. And you think he ran because she had her stuff together? No, baby. That's actually an extra notch on his belt. What are you talking about? Y'all see? Y'all be way too comfortable thinking simple-minded, thinking that grown men are intimidated. You hear what I say? Clean air, baby. That man was like, he went back. Let me tell you something. A lot of women with children, we get labeled. I'm married right now. Before I got married, I was dating. I ran across men that said stuff like, I don't want to deal with her because she got kids and I bet you she don't keep her house clean. I met men that said, I don't want to deal with her because I don't want to be, I don't want to take on the role of stepfather. You understand me? But see, I learned those was just men. But when I ran across grown men and when the things that I thought intimidated them, me having kids, me not shaped like a Coke bottle, I found out in more reports that was a lie. A grown man wants stability. And let me tell you something. I ain't saying that the woman can be ugly. Because ugly is beauty is of the beholder, the person that's looking at what's beautiful. Some of y'all looking at me and probably saying, don't no man want her. She loud. She got a thing on her head. She angry. But I can guarantee you, there are some men looking and listening to what I'm saying, and they're saying, no, she talking right. Oh, she talking right. But it be y'all simple-minded, some of y'all simple-minded, y'all too comfortable type of females assuming that men don't want you because you got a little weight. Come here. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it as adults. This is an adult conversation. And I'm glad I got some grown men on here. Listen, ladies. Some of y'all ladies look in the mirror and say, a man ain't going to deal with me because I got a little gut, because I got a little stomach, because I got children. Grown men, you think when them lights go off, a grown man really saying she got some stomach? Because, baby, when them lights go out, they can't even see none of that. Then on top of that, you have grown men that love a woman with children. You better listen to some of what Ocho Cinco say. Ocho say he ain't going to deal with you unless you got 2 kids or more. Because he knows a grown man is not looking and feeling some type of way because you got a little gut. Because some grown men say, baby, you had children. You brought children into this world. So you're going to have a little scratch marks. You're going to have a little Dunlap. You're going to have a little weight right there. And they not looking at that when them lights go out, when times get hard, when they back up against the wall. They want somebody that can stand on their own 2 feet, that's going to hold it down and going to be stable and understand they want to be held sometimes. It's some grown men that want to be held, want their head rubbed. They just want some things. But it be some of y'all simple-minded, too comfortable females. It be some of y'all females hollering about, oh, he ain't going to date me because I got kids. No, baby. The men that you come across ain't gonna date you because you got kids. But there are some men that will love you with a little gut, with a little, not little gut. Your butt ain't got to be big. See, we as women, we look at social media. And of course, then we got, come here, y'all, some of y'all ladies, y'all way too comfortable talking about, I got to get my body done because that's what the men want. Listen, as long as he like women, he is going to look. Why not? Women, we see a fine man, we gon' look. We look. But that don't mean he gonna leave what he got at home. You understand me? That don't mean that he gonna leave. He just looking. And some of them won't even touch. They looking and they saying, dang, she is fine. That's all they doing. You understand? And then, not just that. It's some men that only like natural body women. There are some men on this green earth that like natural body women. See, we look at social media and all we see on social media is everybody cut right, shaped right. They got a backside, they got a flat stomach, they uphill small. But grown men, real grown men, there are some men that won't even deal with you unless you got a natural body. But see, we don't see that because we assume as women, all they want is what that baby. And listen, where my cousin at? My cousin don't mess with some of the baddest women. Do you hear me? And baby, he got a story to tell for every last one of them, but we're going to leave that right there. We're going to leave that right there. But see, y'all be too comfortable. And then I'm going to tell y'all something, ladies. Y'all be too comfortable not telling y'all man how to touch y'all. I'm grown, I'm married, and I'm saved. So I'm going to say what I'm going to say. I'm grown, married, and I'm saved. Some of y'all do the 1-2 with y'all man. Some of y'all do the 1-2 with y'all man. And some of y'all don't even get nothing out of it. You know why? Because you lay there and you don't tell your man how to touch you. You understand me? Listen. Some of y'all, and if this is you, I want you to go on time out and I want you to reflect over your life. We grown. Some of y'all need to understand. Some of y'all too comfortable. Either you a jawbone girl or you a tonsure girl. Read between the lines. Either you a jawbone girl or you a tonsure girl. And if you don't do one of the two, go in time out. If that made you uncomfortable, go in time out. You understand? If that made you uncomfortable, please go in time out. If you a grown woman and if you a grown woman, either you quit thinking it's all about you. See, some of y'all women way too comfortable. Y'all think y'all the only ones. Either you a jawbone girl or you a tonsure girl. You can pick and choose. And listen, quit thinking that sometimes they don't want it just as bad as you, but y'all be scared. I ain't doing that. No. You are childish if you think your man don't want to be pleased. I'm just saying, where my grown men at? Where my grown women at? Either you a jawbone girl or you a tonsure girl. You can pick and choose. You hear what I say? My grown women coming out. My grown women say, baby, I'm all of the above. But see, that's what I'm talking about. But we got some simple-minded women, ladies. Like, I'm so serious. Y'all will be surprised at the women that's feeling like, ooh, what's she talking about? Why she talking like that? Because I'm grown, I'm married, and I'm saved. But what I'm saying is, y'all too comfortable thinking it's all about you. I can guarantee you, if you please your man tonight and don't expect nothing in return. I'm so serious. See, y'all think arguing with y'all man, cussing them out, disagreeing, all y'all want to do is y'all don't know how to really get nothing from them. You got to warm it up. Ladies, y'all want that go y'all bag? I'm telling you. Please him tonight. And then say, no, I don't even want nothing. I want to make you feel good. That's what grown women do. But see, some of y'all, we ain't talking about no school. We ain't talking about no school over here. I'm telling the truth. Listen, y'all be way too comfortable. Y'all be way too comfortable. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all men, y'all be thinking, see, ladies, listen. Men are simple creatures. I'm 47 and I've learned that. Y'all be thinking I'ma slang it in a circle. Baby. Toss of that thing, jump on that thing. I'm telling you, you get more out of the situation like that. You hear what I say? But you be too comfortable sometimes. And listen, you gotta stop thinking that these men don't want you to talk and have a conversation. Y'all gotta start having conversations. Y'all support my live now. Y'all come on in here and y'all know I'm talking good. Y'all support my live. This girl says, okay, first, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. That's first of all. Let me tell you something. First of all, understand something about arguing and disagreeing. When you argue, it's a way you argue. See, a lot of us was raised when we seen our grandmas or our mothers, they argue, they cussed each other out. It's 2026. You don't have to cuss nobody out to get them to listen to you. You ain't got to go below the belt. Sometimes as a woman, you can just take a step back and let them argue by themselves, and eventually they going to talk themselves down. But I'm going to tell you something. We got to stop. I'm going to say it. Way too comfortable in thinking arguing is, oh, no, it's weak. No, you and your man, you and your old lady, y'all two different people. So when y'all have a disagreement, you gonna have disagreements, and it's okay. But don't allow the disagreement to get you to the point where where you saying you a F this and she a H this and she ain't by. Because remember, before y'all argue, y'all was in love with each other. You got to always know that, you know what, we have a disagreement, and it's okay. And I ain't talking about disagreement where people running out and being with the opposite. You got to remember, I ain't talking about no little immature. I'm talking about grown people having a disagreement. But see, when you are raised in a toxic situation, I'm serious. I'm serious. Y'all support y'all live hoes. When you raised and you watched your mama cuss out her man, your daddy, your stepdaddy, when you watched your grandma cuss out somebody, child, I don't even know why. Support your live host. Oh, wow. Sorry, Barbara. But that's what I'm talking about. You got to know how to communicate. And let me tell you something. When you argue with your man, come here, all my grown people, men and women. I don't know about y'all. When me and my husband argue, I don't care how bad it get. You better get in this bed so I can rub your feet. You better get in this bed so I can rub your feet. We ain't got to talk. We can go to sleep not talking to each other. But y'all, we better get in this bed. Yeah, and argue. Because back in the days, people cuss. They ran, thank you for my first gift. They cuss, and that's how, and listen, let me tell you something. As married couples, quit leaving doors open for the enemy to come in. And you know what I mean by that? When y'all are mad and y'all been on said things that you can't take back, listen to me. Some things that you say out your mouth, you cannot take back. That's why I give all the disclaimers I give when I get on, because I don't want my mouth to say something that I can't take back. Everything I'm saying, I don't want to take back. And you got to think like that. You got to get to a point where you understand this is the person that we're going to battle with. We're going to team up eventually when we calm down. And some of the arguments, you know what some people argue about? Because of unsaid things. A conversation can settle the smallest disputes. I'm serious. A conversation. Communication. You know, in marriages. Come on, y'all get too comfortable thinking that relationships end because of infidelity. You know what the number one thing is in relationships that causes to end? It ain't infidelity, it's finances. Finances, communication, lack thereof, and then it's infidelity. Infidelity is the third thing on the list. Everybody think it's cheating. No, baby, it's infidelity. I mean, it's finances. Finances, and then not being able to communicate right. You got to learn how to communicate. But some of y'all don't know how to communicate because y'all too comfortable of, okay, I'm going to just sit here and be mad and I ain't going to say nothing. So you want this man to read your mind, or you want your old lady to read your mind. This ain't no Tyler Perry show. This is real life. How do you know, how he know what he did to piss you off? How your old lady know what it was that happened that pissed you off? How does that man know that, okay, baby, listen, I ain't like the way you handled that. Communication. Communication. Uh-huh. Okay, I don't know what that means. But okay, bye. But listen, I'm finna make some pork chops in the air fryer. But listen, who is that? Somebody say add me. All it say is 9. Number, you wanna come on here and talk? And a lot of people, grown people, don't got no communication skills. A lot of people don't got no communication skills. You say, yeah, I'm having a bad day. Why are you having a bad day? You don't even got no picture. You ain't even got no bio. You ain't even got no bio. But that's what I'm saying. Communication, the lack thereof. When you don't got no communication skills, because you don't know, because you ain't never seen your mama. Some of y'all get way too comfortable talking about this how my mama did it. Some of y'all watched y'all mamas cuss the man out that worked hard because y'all feel like this is how you supposed to talk. No, communicating. When you communicate, some of y'all just don't know. Some of y'all don't get touched right at night because y'all do not tell y'all men how to touch y'all. Some of y'all women lay in the bed and then y'all get up frustrated. You call your homegirl and this what you do. Girl, oh, he be jumping up and down on me. He telling me to turn over, put my legs up, and girl, he be done. Because you don't tell your man how you want to be touched. And I'm going to tell y'all something. At a certain time and point, people don't be doing all that. Y'all be looking at too much Tubi, looking at too much TV. Baby, listen. Where my grown men at and grown women? You got 30 minutes. And sometimes you don't even got that. A little bit foreplay, a little bit kissing, a little bit playing. I'm going to get mine, you going to get yours, and we going to be done. I don't know why y'all think that stuff supposed to go on for hours like you see on Tubi. That's a TV show. And y'all be sitting there thinking, then you get mad. That's all you got. Have y'all ever asked y'all significant other, that's all you got? That part. 15 minutes. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. I don't know why y'all be sitting here thinking this thing supposed to go on for hours. Baby, get yours, get mine, let's go to sleep. Why y'all, listen. And then, ladies, listen to me. Tell your man what you want. Don't have that man around here guessing because, listen, that man did what he did to the last woman. You might not like that. You might not like him calling you out your name. I know I don't. My husband tried it when we first started, and baby, I cut him off in the middle of, I'm not that woman. I don't like to be called out my name. Don't do that to me. I'm just saying. Some of y'all, listen. Somebody said Red Bull and some cayenne pepper. It's going to go for like 35, 40 minutes. Listen. Okay. You talk about my kitchen dirty. How can you see my kitchen dirty? How can you even see that my kitchen dirty? But anyways, listen. Tell your man what you want. And ladies, Talk to your man. Quit. Don't make that man guess. Because y'all be sitting around here, want this man to figure you out. He did that to the last woman. You might not like all that. You might not want nobody choking you and pulling your hair and all that. But if that's what you like, that's what you like. But you got to communicate these things. And a man ain't going to know how to treat. Hurt people hurt people. A grown man gonna come in and he's gonna pay attention to your moves. He's gonna listen to how you talk. He's gonna see what you need. But sometimes, yes, you gotta tell a grown man what you like. I like flowers. I like flowers. Not every woman I like fresh flowers, and my husband buys me fresh flowers every now and again. But the women that he dealt with before me, girl, she said at her big old age, she only giving a man 5 minutes. Well, baby, let that man know you ain't got but 5 good minutes in you. He better do what he gonna do. Flip you, toss you, throw you, and do it. But listen, you gotta tell that man how to love on you. What is your love language? See, y'all be thinking certain things, oh, that ain't for me. That's what it. No. What is your love language? And you have one. But a lot of y'all don't know that you got one because you don't communicate that. You don't communicate with that. You don't tell your man what it is. You want Jordans? I'm not a tennis shoe girl. A man buying me Jordans would not excite me. A man buying me flowers, that excites me. Most men like to eat. Going out to eat, okay. But see, I cook. So everything we can go, but you have to, the person that you with, it will not work if you don't communicate. I don't care how pretty you are. You're right. That's why I say communicate. Listen, no matter what you like, you might not like something, you might like whatever it is that you like, but the person that you deal with, they would not know what it is that you like and what you don't like unless you communicate it. And I'm just saying, I ain't say every person, but a lot of people are in relationships with people that they feel they can't talk to. That part. You got to talk. You got to open your mouth and say what you like and what you don't like, because it takes a lot out of a person to be guessing. Why would a person know that you like flowers? How would my husband supposed to know I like flowers if I didn't tell him? Because like he said, the women that he's dealt with, they would rather him buy them tennis shoes. Yep, they don't communicate because you know what they do? They get on their phones. If you ever deal with another human being as an adult and you got to tell them to get off their phone and pay attention to you, you don't want to deal with them. We from the old school. I'm 47 and I know I got a lot of older people on here. I know I got grown people on here. Listen, we from the old school. This new generation do all this texting. We like to communicate. That part. We like to communicate. So you got to be dealing with a grown person in order to be able to say, you don't even got to tell them to put their phone down. Because a grown person want to talk to you anyways, because we from the old school. 35 and up, we from the old school. Where my people at? We from the old school. We like to communicate. And then, listen, when you communicate and you find out certain things about people, it'll stop a lot of relationships. It'll stop a lot of relationships. You hear what I say? It'll stop people from having babies, from people that ain't got no motherly bone or no fatherly bone. It'll stop people from running into marriages and then getting divorced. It'll stop people from being unequally yoked, because when you sit and you communicate with the person across from you, you're going to get to know their likes, their dislikes, but you got to be dealing with somebody that's a grown person that's going to ask the real questions. And there's some real questions that you need to be asked while y'all sitting down and you eating. See, people want to rush into the bedroom. Listen, I'm going to tell you, Quit rushing into the bedroom, because you rush into the bedroom, mess around and have a baby, and that child do some things that you ain't never think, and it's on his side because you didn't ask questions like, why when I went to your cookout, all the people that was in your grandma's house on the pictures I saw weeks ago, I ain't see half of your aunties. What are aunties? What are uncles? And you find out the uncles clean, because what they did, the aunties, 5-finger discounts. I'm just saying, half of the family like this, and I can't say certain things, but that's what communication comes in there, because you don't want to be dealing with nobody in this right here is in the bloodline. Y'all know what this is when people going like this. They ain't got them all up here. And you don't lay it down, and you don't have a baby from this man, and now it's in the bloodline. All because you didn't ask the right questions. You asked the basic questions about if he got a job and where he stay. No, baby, you should have been asking about his grandma them. You understand me? You got to be asking, I don't care, ask about the grandma, aunties. You want to know what's in that bloodline, because you don't want to attach yourself, or you got to be mindful of what family you marry into. Because when you marry into certain families, some of them families got things attached to them. Before I married my husband, and I didn't even know this, but my husband's dad did a full-blown background check on me, because he wanted to make sure who his son, mind you, I said my husband's dad did a full-blown background check on me to make sure his son wasn't marrying or dealing with somebody that family had all kind of issues. You know what? Y'all be scared to do that, because y'all talking about, what about, I don't care how good they look. You better ask the right questions the next time you go on a date. Ask them about their uncles, because then you'll find out. Somebody said, I need to open up a husband skills class. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. G14 classified. Listen, you got nowadays, you got to, listen, you got to ask about the bloodline, because you know, when you go to, listen, focus. When you go to the doctor and something is wrong, but besides giving you an IV, but even that, you know the first thing they do, they take blood. They take blood at the hospital, because anything in that blood gonna show up. So anything in that bloodline, you want to make sure you do your research. We too grown. We too grown to be around here talking about I had a baby or two and my kids acting some type of way. Listen, 35 and up. Woo! We was okay. 35 and up. Anything after that, baby, you better do some homework. Because we fine. This generation, us, we came from a whole different generation. You hear what I say? Because we knew better. This generation, they rush straight into it. They go straight into it. They be doing a 1-2 after the first conversation on the phone. Now they in love. Now they having a baby. Now they getting married. And you be saying, y'all just met last week. Okay. That part, 53, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. Baby, they rush right into it. Instead of taking their time trying to get to know that bloodline. But listen to me. I know I was talking good today. If I don't get no support on here, I know some of y'all gonna go click that link for my back to school Pretty Brown wish list. If you support me on here, I appreciate that. And if you don't, I appreciate that. Make sure you are subscribing. If I got any new people on my YouTube, make sure y'all subscribers. It should say new subscriber. If you are not following me on other platforms, yesterday, a few people hit me up on Facebook and I accepted their friend request. Please, I am on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I'm on Facebook. My name on YouTube is @PrettyBrown43. @PrettyBrown43. So if I could get some of y'all to subscribe to y'all girl. Hey niece, I was wondering where you was. If you like the way I got down on Facebook, thank you. January said I just subscribed. Mysterious, I just subscribed. That's what I'm talking about. This is how we get down over here. Listen, I'm one of the realest live hosts you're going to come across. We're going to talk about some real things. I'm live. I got stuff coming out my mouth. I have to stop and swallow. I might have to suck it back in because this is a live recording. I'm just saying, I keep it 100 on here. We talk about things that need to be talked about. Y'all be trying to comfort me, and I appreciate all the men that came through today. These men had my back. They was like, she telling the truth. She telling the truth. See, y'all be scared to have these conversations because we're so used to talking about men. Oh, they deadbeats. They don't want to do. Thank you. Thank you. They be talking about, some women be hollering about ain't no good men. No, they're good men, but you ain't ran across no good man. And it ain't that because ain't none. It's because you don't know none. Y'all be scared. Y'all be scared to listen and see, you listen to what I'm saying because either I'm yelling or at a time I'm saying something that caught your attention because we have real adult conversations. And like I said, ladies, men, I'm going to help y'all out tonight. Get that man a little jawbone or tussles and don't want nothing. Put him to sleep. Do what you do. Lockjaw, whatever it is. Put him to sleep, and I can guarantee you, girl, he gonna wake up with a better attitude, honey. He gonna have a better attitude tomorrow, baby. Because you know when they put down, they put down. You hear what I say? When they put down, they put down. I don't know about y'all, but when my husband put down, he puts down. You can't walk around here and think that we the only one supposed to get what we supposed to get. Lockjaw that thing tonight, ladies. I'm just saying. Follow me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Charnetta Pray Hunter. YouTube is the only name that's different. It's at Pretty Brown 43. I am an educator, y'all. I teach high school, 9th grade, English. Y'all know how this generation is. Y'all go and support me and y'all fill up the Pretty Brown Click back to school wish list. That girl say I need to get my baby daddy back. Do what I said do. But listen. If your baby daddy is not trying to be with you, leave him. But if y'all just had a little argument and y'all, you know what I'm saying? All the way from the UK, welcome in. Listen, if y'all can make up, if it's worth salvaging, do what I said do. Put him to bed tonight. Put that thumb in his mouth. You're a grown woman. Do what you do. Do what you do, honey. Do what you do. I'm just saying. Do what you do. Now, if he out there cheating, don't give him nothing. He can sleep on the couch. Give him some hot dogs. I said what I said. Let him suffer for the night if he out there cheating. But if y'all just had a little disagreement and y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because he better be in that bed so you can rub his feet and y'all can still be mad. But listen, thank you for all the love, all the support, everybody that tapped the screen, that shared it out, that came and supported. Like I said, thank you to everybody that sent a gift, that didn't send a gift, everybody that tapped the screen, that shared it out, everybody that's going to go and pick something off that wish list and buy it. Come on, y'all. Send y'all girl back to school. Let them know I'm supporting. I said what I said, Kim, hot dogs. I'm just saying, if he's cheating on you now, he get hot dogs. You see what I said? He still get the meal. He still get to eat. Get him some hot dogs, put him on the couch, and y'all will work it out later. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying now, if y'all just had a little argument, drop on that thing. And listen, especially if you was wrong, Kim. If you was wrong, girl, you better get the jaws. Your jaws better be tied tomorrow. When we talk in the morning, you better tell me, girl, my jaw's so tired. Thank you. Y'all, her jaws better be tied tomorrow, especially if it was her fault for the argument. I'm just saying, ladies. But listen, thank y'all. Something, if he cheated now, y'all, let's get ready to pray. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Please go and fill up that box. Go to my Amazon wish list. Click on that link. I got one from last year. Thank you. I got one from this year. It doesn't matter. I don't care if y'all buy the pencils. Put some in that box so I can open that box when I go back to work and let them know. To let them know. Pretty Brown Click don't play about me. Baby, they already done started. Y'all just join in and go. Let's finish that off. Let everything be sold off. Because we going to go back to school doing right. I'm an English teacher, y'all. Can y'all imagine? But listen. I don't be talking to them kids like that now. I don't talk to the kids like that now. I do that on here. But let's get ready to pray. Repent of all my sins, Lord Jesus. I come to you humbly. Thank you in advance for choosing me to be the person you chose to speak to your people. Lord, cover me from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. I plead the blood of Jesus over the airways, over my home, over my husband, over my son. Lord, close every door. Open every door that needs to be open and close every door that needs to be closed. Close the mouths on the enemy and close the ears of the prince of the air. Lord, if anybody is sick on my life, I'm asking that you heal them from the inside out, because you said by your stripes we are healed. If anybody is weak on my life, I'm asking that you pull them close and whisper in their ear and let them know when we weak, you strong. Lord, teach your people that you can use anybody to get a message across, because you going to speak through them to speak to them. Lord, excuse me, do not allow this message to fall on deaf ears, and do not allow this message to return unto you void. Let it reach the people that it needs to reach. Lord, you are all knowing. You know exactly whatever needs to be what need to be met. Lord, if somebody on here is really in need, trying to figure it out, I don't know where they at, but Lord, I'm asking, I'm putting a demand on heaven, and you do what only you can do. Lord, we take a step back and allow you to be God, because you're God and you're God alone. Not wondering what you're going to do. Thank you in advance for what you're about to do, Lord. And as we lead this life, we never lead too far. Protect their goings and their comings and give them sweet sleep. In your son, Jesus' name, amen. Listen, until the next time, I want you to know that I love y'all. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. Listen, I put it on every one of my platforms. Scan that QR code. Go to my Amazon teacher wish list. Send me back with what I need. Send me back. Fill the box up so when I get ready to come back, then until tomorrow. I love y'all. Okay.